Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's a new month. We've got the first ever Loot Crate Marvel Gear and Goods box. This one was now about like a month or two ago. Loot Crate is now doing a specific box for Marvel Comics. Now, there's a few that are out there. There's actually the Marvel Funko one, which is fantastic, the Marvel Collector Core box that we review when it comes out every other month. This one is very similar to that. Right away, the box looks awesome. I mean, this is one of my favorite boxes I think I've ever received. The art on the outside is absolutely amazing, but really makes a difference is what's inside. So let's crack this open and show it off. You know, the Marvel Collector Core box from Funko Marvel I think is a must. There's tons of exclusives in there, tons of really cool items. And if you know you're a Marvel fan, it's one that you really should probably check out. Now the question is, does this box hold up? And is it just as cool? So let's open this up and see. And it looks impressive so far. The box is fairly heavy, which is cool. So let's actually go through what's in there. So not too shocking with Doctor Strange out in theaters this weekend. The box has a Doctor Strange theme. And we're going to take the really coolest item, it looks like, will come to last. But let's start off with the pin. Every Loot Crate has a little different thing they do. Some of them do pins, some of them do charms. The Gear and Goods box is doing a pin. This one has Dormammu. If you value your miserable life or your precious mortal soul, it helps to show your allegiance to the Dread One, especially when traveling through the Dark Dimension. So check this out. Neat pin. Actually really high quality. I don't think it's necessarily metal, but there's some heft to it. So this isn't some cheap knockoff. Next we're going to go with this. This is actually maybe the first art print that I actually like. And normally with art prints, I hate them. The paper just feels like cheap paper that you can get at, you know, some local shop and then print it out yourself. There's nothing that's really special about this. This actually is really nice. The paper itself is a little bit higher quality, and it's kind of hard to describe or to show it off, but if you actually feel the printing, it feels raised a little bit. So it's much more, I think, akin to like original art than it would be just a cheap old art print that's out there. So this is from the Mortal Iron Fist. They're Legion, they are Hydra, but now they must face a dragon in this powerful scene from Mortal Iron Fist #1. David Aja is the artist. I hopefully pronounced that last name. The art is amazing. That's one of my favorite artists out there. Fantastic work. As I said, this is a little bit different than normal art prints out there because this is actually somewhat high quality paper. Let's go next. We've got an exclusive Doctor Strange vs. Baron Mordo coaster set. So first, this black box, I don't know if it's going to show up very well. It says Loot Crate, Marvel Gears and Goods. And that's why it's partially so heavy. These are metal coasters. We can see art from Doctor Strange in there. Hopefully you can't catch that one out. Yeah, so these are actually metal. Next one, and final. Really, really impressive. Like, this is a high quality good, and this is something I would expect more in a box like their Loot Crate DX box, because that tends to be much higher quality stuff. So this one is exclusive Doctor Strange vs. Baron Mordo coaster set fight. Back against the chaotic forces of condensation with these laser-engraved steel coasters featuring Doctor Strange and his nemesis, Baron Mordo. Alright, next. Kind of tied into Doctor Strange a little bit. This is a Scarlet Witch Toothpick Holder set. It just looks like a shot glass to me, so I don't know why it's necessarily a toothpick holder, but whatever. It is a shot glass. Let's just call a spade, and what it is, what it is. So, we've got some solid art. And then the logo from the latest Scarlet Witch comic book series. Fantastic art. Hopefully you can see it and get an idea as to what's on there. Really, really nice, but it's a shot glass. It's nothing about a toothpick holder, it's a shot glass. So, unlike Wanda, you can't pick your reality, but you can pick your teeth. Put a hex on your dental hygiene with these beautiful toothpick holders, also by David Aja. Alright, then finally, this is a big item that I pulled out, and we're going going to save for last because I think it's really, really cool. We have an exclusive Doctor Strange Cloak of Levitation robe. So enjoy Sunday mornings in your Sanctum Sanctorum or a casual hangout with your awesome facial hair brothers in Sorcerer Supreme style. This robe, modeled after the Doctor Strange Cloak of Levitation, won't help you float, but you will look fly in it. So it's a cloak. It is a bathrobe, a massive bathrobe, really heavy. You, of course, got the collar from the item, and it's actually fairly comfortable bathrobe. This one I will rock. I have a bathrobe. I hate my bathrobe. So this one will be a nice replacement for that, and I might actually wear this thing. It's straight up the cloak, other than the fact that it doesn't seem to have a life of its own and jumping on your shoulders. Very, very impressive for a box like this. This is an item that really stands out. High quality. It feels like value. I mean, this thing alone I would think would retail for $50 in a store. So get it in a box like this, I'm pretty impressed by that. And then if you actually open it up, like so many of the Loot Crate boxes, there's a little surprise in there. We have a box that turns into the Book of Darkhold, which if you're watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you know is a pretty big thing in this season. So really, really impressed. For the first box that they've done, it's all exclusive items. It's all, I think, high-quality items. The coasters are, I mean, they're metal, for Christ's sakes. These are not cheap old coasters. These are really, really solid. I mean, the shot glass is nice, etched glass. The pin is really nice, and you get a giant bathrobe that's impressive. So overall, I think it's really, really great. I'm impressed by this. This, along with the collector core, should make Marvel fans very, very happy. I would be shocked if we don't see a DC one down the line that's very similar. And when they do, of course, we'll bring you that one. But this box is, I'm impressed. For the first one, blows me away. I expect something from a good first box, and they delivered. So I can't wait to see what comes in next month. This is Loot Crate Presents Marvel Gears and Goods. If you want your own, you can click below to get it. I believe it should be an affiliate link, so we do get a little bit from your purchases. And by doing so, you help support our site. Much appreciated. Until next month, you can catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, make my Marvel and keep it geeky.